It is Pavin taking on Elite. It will be Elite. Try to set the tone offensively first. He will take this one in the end zone. He's going to try to return this to the 15-yard line. We'll call it the 17, 18-yard line. And that is where these two will line up offensively. TD, in a game like this, $7,500 on the line, a chance to move on to the final 16. Are you a player that wants to start out on offense and try to score first? Or are you looking to start out on defense and set the tone that way?
I always want to start on defense. If you can come out on defense, get that first stop, be up a stop, then get ball, and even if you just get 3 points, any type of points, and you get ball at half, that's such a huge advantage. Plus, I think it helps the nerves a little bit too. You know, when you're on offense, you got to make reads, you really got to dial it in. But when you're on defense, you can be a little more lenient, and you know, it calms the nerves, in my opinion, a little bit.
I don't know if you noticed, it looks like Pavin. He's got that fresh cut. He's looking good. You know that he's. You know his social media manager, Sahil, he's like, listen, Pop, you got to look good for the cameras. You're going to be on it a lot. We got to make sure you've got an Instagrammable face.
No doubt about it. Listen, in the Madden community, I don't think there's anyone that's better at building their brand than Pavin, his manager, Salil. They've done a great job. And when we talked to Pavin, he said winning that Madden 19 Club Championship, remember, he won this whole tournament, $100,000. It really put him on that next level. It put him on that stage. And talking to him last night, he said he's really been focused on having great mental health as well. He's been big into the gym, getting that lifestyle going to clear his head and get ready for big games just like this.
Well, he's going to start out on defense, and it's going to be Madden Elite on offense. And TD, for those who maybe aren't as familiar with Elite, this is a guy who's got a great crew to lab with, and somebody who's had a lot of success in this tournament is looking to take that next step.
Yeah, told me that he labs primarily with Danny and Poison, two guys we'll see later on that NFC side in this tournament. Madden Elite's a big streamer. Listen, Madden Elite, too, also, he's one of the best Madden players in the world, but he's also one of the nicest guys in the world. I mean, every time I'm out at a tournament, I always have a good time with him. He's so respectful, one of the nicest kids, one of the most humble that you'll find.
Yep, Gannon the Cannon at the helm for Elite. He'll start off with a handoff to the former Detroit Lion, Barry Sanders. He'll pick up 2 on the ground. That is how we will get this AFC West semifinal underway.
And both these guys rocking the exact same playbook. So they're both going to be in the New York Jets offensive playbook. It's going to be primarily gun bunch. And then on defense, both guys are in the New York Giants defensive playbook. So 2 New York playbooks out here, Nick.
Might be in the AFC West, but the East Coast getting represented playbook-wise. 2nd and 8, and Elite will go to the air. He'll look underneath this time to that prime time. Deion Sanders gets 4, 3rd and manageable.
That playmaker is such a weapon. You see him lined up on the solo side on just a little drag route. And what does Elite do? Just playmakers him back to the left. He's able to pick it up, but Pavin's man defense is really tight.
Third and 4. Bunch to the wide side. Kamara in motion out of that bunch. Gannon back to pass. Toss throw! Acrobat, it's Woodson with the pick. Trying to get up and run, but what a way to start for Pavin. Charles Woodson with the diving interception.
What a way to start for Pavin. He dials up the heat. And who else? The former Raider, Charles Woodson, with the acrobat pick. And Pavin already in business.
Oh, how about that acrobat going crazy, making the diving play? And you said you wanted to start on defense, TD. You wanted to start off with that turnover. Well, he got to, and he is one of the only 4-time club champions. Of course, Pavin with the Raiders. Drini's done it with 3 different teams. And Joke, who we will see tomorrow, he's the 4-time Browns Club champion. I mean, you look at that, I'm just doing my counting. 1, 2, 3. That's 4 belts between those guys.
Yeah, that's insane. I mean, that list right there, that's 3 of the top 5 players arguably in the world. Just an illustrious list right there.
Gannon, 1st and 10, in trouble. And Elite's going to start off with a nice defensive play. We mentioned how big that LT might be. He's able to drop Gannon for a loss of 13.
The Mutt player to watch, Lawrence Taylor already coming up big, and Madden Elite saying, hey, Pavin, you can bring heat, I can bring heat too. It's a nice sack on that first down, pushing Pavin back out of field goal range.
Second and long. No surprise to see, by the way, Pavin rocking the former Raider Rich Gannon. Throw this one away. Nowhere to go downfield. Third and long.
No doubt about it. As we know, Pavin and his family, die-hard Raiders fans. They've been that way since Pavin was born. So pretty cool to see him rocking some of these Raiders out there like Rich Gannon and Charles Woodson.
Marcel Reese, another, by the way, former Raider. Is this a theme team? Is he running the Raiders theme team out here?
Can't forget about Marcel Reese out there. Pretty cool stuff.
Reese only 3 career rushing touchdowns. As from 57, it's up and good for Pavin. 3 career rushing touchdowns for Marcel Reese. 12 receiving touchdowns.
I'm tripping.
Yeah, he's a weapon. That just shows it right there. I know he didn't have a long career, but while he played, he was good. And that was a great defensive standoff from Elite. You know, you started off as bad as possible, but you bounced back. You held Pavin to 3. Great job.
Back on offense. All right, scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the worst read you've ever seen. 1 being not a bad read at all, just fluky. How bad was that read on that acrobat pick?
No, it wasn't a terrible read. He was trying to sneak it in there to a tight window. He thought he might have had the drag. It was a blitz, so he tried to like quick snap throw the drag. So 1 to 10 to answer your question. Wait, was it 10 being the worst or 1 being the worst?
10 was the worst. 10 was the worst.
I'll go with like a 4 or 5.
Okay, so it's not something that you go, oh God, why did I throw that? It's more, you know, maybe don't try that throw again.
Yeah, it was really just you can't throw that because the acrobat is so good. He got a little greedy. He tried to sneak it in there. Basically, is what it was.
I get it. We're all a little greedy. 3-0 Pavin on top. 2nd and 7. Gannon back, rolling right. And he'll throw this one away. Once again, Pavin's pass defense absolutely smothering.
Yeah, and you talked about it in the intro, Nick. Pavin, he's very underrated as far as defense goes. You know, Madden 19, that 3-3-5, where he had those rushers off the edge, that really won him the tournament. He's phenomenal at defense. He makes so many adjustments, and that goes overlooked just because how good he is on offense as well.
Third and 7, he'll go to the ground game, give it to Sanders, trying to catch Pavin off guard, and stumbling and bumbling his way to the 31-yard line. He'll get half of it. 4th and 4, and I think Elite's probably going to bring the offense on the field.
Yeah, we got a chess match going on. So what happened right there is Pavin went to that big dime 1-4-6. He's in it again. Elite recognized that. Audible down to the run, try to get in those pancake blocks. But now I think Pavin might bring some heat on this 4th and 4.
Jerry Rice in motion from left to right.
Come on, man.
4-man rush. He's got him. Oh, it's like a mirror of what Pavin had in his game. Elite says, I got some seams of my own to the end zone. He'll take the lead.
Madden Elite says, I'm here. Welcome to the dance. An absolute laser. I think Pavin messed up an adjustment. That streak out of the slot was wide open after the motion, and Elite takes advantage.
What a play on 4th down. Those are the best types of touchdowns, TD. When you get stuck at a 4th down, you find a way to hit the end zone on that play.
Come on, brother.
Yeah, and that was a big time as you take a look at the Snickers replay. Motions and him over. I think it was just a messed up adjustment. You see the safety blitzing, left it wide open down the seams, and Jerry Rice goes to the Baja.
Our Snickers touchdown replay. By the way, let us not forget to mention the absolute fantastic guitars behind Elite, a huge music aficionado.
Oh, I mean, I think he's got one of the best backgrounds we've seen.
Let's go, Dion.
Oh my God. It's prime time with the pick. My, how this game has changed in 2 plays. Elite says underdog, not me.
Upset alert. Someone call their mama, their brother. Madden Elite is here. Pavin looks frazzled, he looks shocked, he looks frustrated, and Madden Elite is in business.
He isn't doing anything.
Acrobats all over the place. What a play from Deion Sanders. All prime time making plays. Gannon, 1st and 10. They'll throw this one away. Pavin trying to limit the damage. This game sure has changed in just about 15 seconds.
A shocking start, and that just shows everyone overlooked Madden Elite, but he is an elite Madden player. This guy is so super talented. I like the route combo there, but Pavin was all over it. Man, this is going to be a good one. Chess match.
2nd and 10. Gannon rolling right.
What was
Playmaker
that, bro?
up the field, but this might have been overthrown.
Why
It's
did I get
picked off with
allowed?
Jarius Sneed. The rookie from the Kansas City Chiefs says,
I
give me
didn't agree
that.
with that, bro.
Pavin
What am I
back
even
on
saying?
offense as he has his 2nd interception of the day.
Come on, dude.
And Pavin takes it right back. That's a mistake you cannot make if you're Madden Elite going up against a player of Pavin's stature. Just a bad decision. He thought he could get in there. He wanted the bullet pass. He got the lob pass, but he was on the run. He doesn't have escape artist.
Yeah, shoot that.
Just a bad decision. You got to throw that one away, and now he gives Pavin a chance to take the momentum back.
By the way, did you see that little wry smile from Pavin after that pick? He's not overthinking anything. He's loose and feeling good.
Hey, if I won 100,000 and I was the Madden 19 club champion,
Come on,
I'd feel
dude.
loose as well.
$100,000 really probably does make you feel
What
like
even is that, dude?
real low key going into Madden games. I've got my bag. I'm good.
No doubt about it.
2nd and long. He's looking to set up that seam once again. As Jerry Rice on the left side is well covered. But it's a quick throw
We gotta get there,
to
dude.
Alvin Kamara for 6 yards. 1 of 3, 7 yards. First completed pass there for Pavin.
Yeah, Elite's playing phenomenal defense. You see Pavin going to some of those same route combos we saw Tony run in that last game. But Elite's man defense, I mean, he's all over everything. Even that table route right there, just not a lot of room to move, and already another big 3rd and 10.
Whoa, big
man.
hit on prime time, but he holds on to the ball. 1st down for Pavin, and that's gotta get the juices flowing. Picking up a 1st down, completing a couple passes in a row, and maybe get a little rhythm.
And he went to that bunch tight end. We've seen that bunch tight end become very popular these last few weeks. Through a playmaker. Here he throws another dot to the tight end corner route. So Pavin's starting to get that momentum going, starting to cook.
For Pavin, in the words of Gloria Estefan, the rhythm's gonna get you. And he's finding a little offensive rhythm right now. Big shout out to Gloria Estefan, huge Madden fan. Alvin Kamara picking up 9, keeping it rolling.
Staying balanced too. Audibles down to the halfback base. Like a power run right up the middle. Pretty effective versus 3-3-5. I like that play call. Now he's going to flip his formation on a manageable 2nd and 2.
Gannon, 2nd and 2. Whoop, little drag route, and it's Sanders. He's not even going to risk taking a hit stick right now. He'll take his 1st down to the 27. And Pavin, he's thinking about putting a touchdown on the board.
That was a tight window on the drag route, but that primetime Deion Sanders, so good. Now he's going to go back to that PA boot over play. Look for Sanders on that playmaker again.
Gannon rolling right. And he'll throw it to Sanders. You know, talking to Pavin before this game, TD, he's one of the few players to mention that, listen, I have experience in this tournament, but it's a little weird playing at home. This is a different experience being at our houses, even though that this is our 2nd major tournament, being at this at-home scenario.
Oh yeah, it's completely different. And a lot of these guys that have been around the block now are used to those live experiences where the pressure can get you. Of course, Pavin won that belt in person back in Madden 19. All these guys pretty much used to being in person. So when you get to that online experience, it makes it a little bit different. You can kind of be more relaxed. As User says, you can relax in your pajamas as we see a dot right here.
Speed.
Oh my God. Whatever, that worked.
Out of bounds at the 1.
That's supposed to be a good play. Come on,
begging
man.
for
Give me
Jerry
something.
Rice. Just reach out. Reach for the pylon, Jerry. 2-minute warning, 7-3. Pavin. He's not just knocking on the door. He's looking to kick that door down.
Great battle so far. Pavin's going to punch us in. Look for him to give it to Marcel Reese on that fullback dive. Maybe a QB sneak also.
I think his feet, legs, and back were all in the end zone. The ball somehow didn't make it over the line.
We've seen some close calls. That was another one there. He's using this chew clock.
Thank you.
There we go.
Come on.
There's Marcel Reese. Lower the shoulder, get into the end zone. Pavin will retake the lead off the Legarius Sneed interception. The 4-time Raiders club champion with this kick that is up and good.
We've seen the passes, bro. We've seen what he's throwing.
Lead. Looking to
Don't
stop
give
the
him
lead
a
before
free
the half.
touchdown.
And you hear Pavin saying, don't give him a free touchdown. So Pavin feels when Elite got that touchdown from the seam streak that he messed up an adjustment. He gave up 3 points. What a battle we have back and forth here. No guys really taking advantage, man. This is some high Q Madden going on right now.
Let's see what Elite has to offer. He's thrown 2 picks in this game already. And give it to Barry Sanders. Picks up 2. It's interesting, you know, for a guy who's such a music aficionado, plays the guitar, has those fantastic guitars hung above him. He said for his playlist this tournament, he said he might go more game sound just to get more focused and not too into the music.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of guys starting to do that. I like to do that as well. The music can get you too hyped up, amped
Let's
up.
go!
Ooh,
That's Dion too.
That's pick.
That's Dion too.
Dion, turn around and go
Let's
the
go,
right way.
Dion.
15, 10,
Come on.
5. Prime time with the touchdown time
Keep max
for the
protecting, please.
4-time
I love
Raiders
that.
club champion.
That's sweet.
And you heard a little capping from the Madden 19 club champion. He
Come
said
on,
that's
bro.
sweet.
How do you even get 7?
It was prime time on prime time. It was Dion on Dion, and Madden Elite's Dion at
Come on,
receiver
bro.
couldn't get by that Dion defense, and Dion goes to the house. What a pick 6 for Pavin.
We get ball at half too, bro. Throw me another one.
Take a knee in the end zone as we take a look at our Snickers intercepted replay. TD is a little prime time, prime crime with the absolute robbery.
Yeah, one-on-one prime time, and no one's catching him when he gets to the end zone, and that's big for Pavin because he makes a 2-possession lead.
No one's catching him. Even though he turned around the wrong way, he still had enough speed to turn back around and find his way to the end zone. The ebbs and flows of this game have been wild. Big hit on prime time with Sean Taylor laying the lumber.
And that was interesting. Elite goes back to the exact same play. I think he was upset on the previous play that his prime time didn't win that matchup with the playmaker. So he goes right back to it to prove a point that his Dion won this time. But now if you're Elite, this is a big drive here. You have to get points before the half.
I'm just saying, this is absolutely brutal for a commentators. That's picked off by Woodson, and it is 4 picks the first half. This is brutal for a commentator, TD, because there's not only Deion Sanders on both sides of the ball, there's also Sean Taylor out there. I think everyone's wearing 21 at this point.
Yeah, it's like a mirror match, right? You got Rich Gannon on both sides, both guys using the same playbooks, both running bunch, but the difference is Pavin's defense, and it's really started to collapse here for Elite these last few possessions. And Elite was in control of this thing. He had the lead, and now Pavin potentially here can go up by 17 points.
Gannon second and 11. They'll throw this one away. Man, though, if you're Elite, you've thrown 4 picks here in the first half, and you're only down 10 right now. If you can hold him to a field goal, you still got to feel like you have a good chance.
Yeah, definitely. Keep this within a 13-point game. You don't want to go down 17.
11. There's Jermichael Finley bowling over defenders like they're bowling pins to the 26-yard line. Another first down for Pavin. He's pretty comfortable out there. You know how much he loves this tournament. Gannon, when in doubt, corner route.
I thought Rob was about to go crazy.
Randy Moss, the 13.
And Nick, I was thinking the exact same thing as you right when you said it. He looks so comfortable within his offense. I mean, he's audibling around, he's flipping, he's going to a bunch tight end. It's looking like he's a surgeon out there. His confidence is through the roof. Now it gets tough inside this 13-yard line. 23 seconds, only 1 timeout.
Gannon underneath. There's that man, Deion Sanders, to the 7-yard line. Easy pitch and catch for a couple.
And that was nice. He got out of bounds as well, so he saves his final timeout. if you're elite, you got to feel like this is kind of a pressure situation. You got to stand up for yourself. Giving up a touchdown on this drive will really be difficult to come back from.
2nd and 4. Back to the ground and pound, and it's Alvin Kamara. He got pounded. That was an easy tackle in the backfield, lose 3.
Yeah, he tried to catch Elite off guard. Interesting play call. Just didn't work out.
Gannon, 3rd and 7.
No.
Trying to thread it in there. He threw a pick, and Sean T. Can Elite make something out of this? That doesn't seem like the most monumental play, TD, but that's actually huge.
It's all good. We can ball out.
That is very uncharacteristic of Pavin. He usually does not make those type of mistakes when he has guaranteed points on the board. I'm very surprised by that. Just a terrible read. I mean, he just threw it up basically with all charges around. And that's a big time break for Elite, like you said. That keeps him in this game.
That was such a bad
wow.
Yeah, even not giving up those 3 points. Stays a 10-point lead for Pavin. 6 interceptions between these two in the first half, TD. Certainly uncharacteristic for both of them.
Yeah, uncharacteristic from both guys. Both these guys usually prolific on offense. They don't make a lot of mistakes, too. You don't see them just turning the ball over like this. 6 interceptions. What is going on right now? But Pavin does get the ball to start the second half.
Halftime in this one, 17-7. Pavin with the lead over Elite, but still 10 minutes of game time to go. We got a ton of action still to go here on the broadcast. For more on that, live from section 305 of Target Field, it's our own Katie Emmer.
That would be freezing, Nick. Oh my gosh. Well, coming up next, it's time for the AFC East Division Final. Noah up next, and Don't Care About Ice. Battle it out for a chance at an extra 10 grand. But only one will come out with $25,000 tonight. Get excited for that, and get excited for a special presentation of the Pro Bowl, Madden NFL 21 edition, presented by Verizon, a Pro Bowl game unlike any other. It's airing right here on our EA Madden NFL Twitch channel. See Deshaun Watson and Kyler Murray lead their 2 teams of fellow NFL stars and celebrities as they go head-to-head in Madden. For more information, head over to ProBowl.com. Nick, I don't have anything creative. I'll just send it right back over to you and TD for the rest of the call of this game.
Thank you, Katie. Might not have been creative, but it was effective. 17-7. Pavin on top here as we head to second half action. And Pavin gets the ball to start this second half. Gannon on 1st and 10.
Oh my God, he's throwing something.
Get hit as he throw out a sack. Let's bring in our 3rd man. One great user. What a weird first half. I mean, I don't really know what to say about this one. There were turnovers all over the place.
Absolutely, Nick. I mean, these guys, especially when Elite threw that interception right before half. Not the first one, not the second one, but the 3rd one. Oh, and that's a big hit.
How about a fumble to start the second half?
Come on, dude.
Oh, my goodness, man.
What are the odds that even lands him down?
Yeah, like I was saying, Pavin, him not taking his field goal, forcing that in there, that was big. I thought he was going to make Elite pay, and then Elite coming out, getting a big hit stick fumble. This game is changing back and forth. But to be honest, I'm just amazed. I'm like the chat. What type of abilities does Pavin have? I've never seen a playmaker get bagged like that. I mean, I've seen one step with Acro, one step with DKO, but that was an amazing play by Pavin right there to get that Dion pick 6. Let's see if he can come up with another stop. But Elite got himself right back in this game. That's what he needed, a big turnover coming out at half.
Monstrous. TD monstrous play right there. We talked about how that pick in the end zone was uncharacteristic of Pavin when he usually has guaranteed points. And now,
that was terrible.
2020 hindsight, knowing that he's going to get a turnover, this could be a possible 10-point swing if Elite finds the end zone.
That was huge. The pick before the halftime and then that fumble. I mean, listen, Pavin's kind of just letting Elite hang around here, and you don't want to let a guy like Elite hang around. He's too talented for that. A big 3rd and 7, but you got to get points. You can't make a mistake in this spot.
Again, steps up 3rd and 7 and avoids. Was that either Taylor or Sanders? I think that was Sean Taylor in there. just walked around him and picked up a first down, and Elite just hanging around making some plays.
Just amazing pocket presence by Elite. Phenomenal stick work to pick up that first down on third down with Rich Gannon. Incredible.
1st and 10. Pressure off the left side is picked up nice again. It gets absolutely a thunderous hit from Sean Taylor, just lurking in the middle of the field. He'll lose only a yard.
Pavin said, I've seen enough, brought some heat, gets the sack.
Back to the ground game. Uh-oh, he's got a lot of room up the middle. Barry Sanders gets a first down. Elite into the red zone, looking to tighten this game up.
And every time he's ran that halfback base versus 3-3-5 defense, he's had some success with it. Seems like he's always had a little gap there that he can try to make it turn into a big play. Nothing really doing there, but the previous times he's run that, it seems like there's a little bit of a hole. Staying balanced here, moving the ball methodically.
Pizza Hut Stadium, the site of all of our MCS games. Big shout out to the Twitch chat hanging out with us, the YouTube chat, everybody out there. Hope you all are staying safe and hope you had a happy new year as we are into 2021. So happy to have you along with us. Might have the corner out. If he throws it, he doesn't, he'll launch this one into the stands.
Yeah, I thought he might have had it for a second, but a little too risky to throw that. Big 3rd and 9 again now. Like I said earlier, you don't want to make a mistake in this spot. He hasn't looked great. 3 for 10, I believe, at Rich Gannon right now, but he's hanging around.
We'll go back to the ground game. Trying to find it with Kamara to the 11-yard line. 4th and 4. And it looks like Elite's going to settle for 3. He's going to take what he's given and get this back to a one-score game.
Yeah, he went with the conservative approach. Inside zone on 3rd and 11, 3rd and 10. Don't know if I necessarily agree with that call, but nonetheless, he's going to get points, and he made it a one-possession game, so that turnover was huge. He's able to get some points out of it, and here we go. We have a ball game.
I mean, I'd say I normally go for that one, but when you've seen 7 total turnovers in this game, it's not surprising that you're a little gun-shy.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely kicked the field goal. I'm saying on that 3rd down, though. It was 3rd and 11, and he ran the ball. I think you got to be a little bit more aggressive, but you know, he went the safe approach, just trying to get some points.
First and 10. Finley with the catch to the 38-yard line. Pavin, some uncharacteristic mistakes. You know, you don't want to label mistakes, TD, but it does feel like maybe a little bit of overconfidence here from Pavin, maybe playing a little loose.
Not sure what it is, you know. He might be in the gym too much, working out instead of playing Madden. Who knows? But you're right. He does look a little.
I know what that's
look a
like.
little bit.
Who hasn't been there?
Yeah, he does. It's very uncharacteristic of him, like you said. It seemed like he wasn't really dialed in that first half, especially that interception. When he threw it into coverage at the end of the half, that's just something Pavin never does. He's always plays smart football, but still has the lead on the move now.
2nd and 4. He's looking for the seam route. He's got him! Jerry Rice, oh so nice, and the salute for the 4th time. Raiders champion Pavin extends his lead to 13.
Bombs away. He goes deep. The clear out play with the slot receiver on that fade route. We saw Tony do it earlier, and now Tony's potential next opponent, Pavin, goes right to it, and he hits Elite over the top for a big play touchdown.
Come on, we good.
24-10, big play for Pavin. It's going to be prime time trying to take this out of the end zone. Trying to get sticky with it. He'll get to the 22-yard line. Take a look at this one more time, TD. We've seen this play oh so many times from young Pavin Lakhat.
The cover 3 beater motions out the corner route. The slot receiver gets behind the defense, pass lead outside, and Pavin's fired up about it.
Now Elite, pressure back on him, needs to answer. Down by 14. Gannon. And he's going to take a shot, and he might have him over the top. Can Rice get there? He makes the catch at the 22-yard line. Elite dialing up a laser of his own.
I didn't even know he had that
It
play.
really is a mirror match. Pavin does it the play before for a touchdown. Elite does the exact same play on the next play, and he's in business on the 22.
Guys, don't forget, tweet us your thoughts on tonight's AFC East and West playoff broadcast using hashtag Madden Club Championship for your chance to see your tweet on the broadcast. Plus, if you do that, we're going to be selecting a few lucky people to win a dump truck of some of our players' favorite MUT items. TD, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to start, if you could hold this for a second, I need to start tweeting because I need that dump truck because my team needs help.
Right? Yeah, that's such a cool item. And definitely get those tweets out there, guys. We want to show those on the broadcast. Elite going with that playmaker again. There's that primetime Deion Sanders with a little playmaker back to the right.
Gannon screamed at, hit his knee through. Let's bring in the man, the myth, the legend. One great user, man. This game, you almost get whiplash with the changes in momentum.
Absolutely, Nick. But just to touch on what you're saying, I feel like you see a different swagger with Pavin. He looks a lot different than what we seen him 4 years ago. He got his new fresh haircut with the part going down the side. You know, he's rocking the gamer glasses. You can tell he's playing a lot more looser than he normally is. And honestly, I'm going to tell you, I like it. You can see a lot of more swag. As he starts to grow up and come out of his shell more, becoming one of them perennial stars for the Madden community. And he's just out here doing what he does. I just had to chime in on that, Nick, let you say, hey, man, you're watching this young man grow up before your very eyes.
No, I mean, user, you and I both know, as somebody who talked to him as he was sort of finding himself, he was a quiet kid 2 years ago when he won his belt. He is not that anymore. He's a confident, he's building a brand, and he's really trying to get his name out there as somebody to pay attention to.
Absolutely. You can see him coming out of his shell. He's a YouTuber now. He's starting to become mainstream. He's on the Oakland radio, Oakland Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders radio. You know, he's really stepping out of his shell. And it's something great to see when you see these Madden players continue to win, continue to have success, and start to open up out their shell and show you their true character.
Build your brand, ladies and gentlemen. Well said. From somebody who knows how to build a brand. One great user. TD, how about that fourth down play? Rich Gannon pretty secure with the football.
Listen, Madden Elite has not played a great game at all, but he is coming up clutch time and time again. What a scramble with Rich Gannon. And he doesn't even slide. He's fighting for extra yards, and he's staying alive in this game. What a run on fourth down with his tournament hopes on the line.
Yeah, I know you can't see Tyler's camera, but I can at all times, and it was really funny because I think you were shaking your head for about 20 seconds, just baffled as to how that happened.
What just happened? I don't even know.
Yeah, that was insane. I couldn't get words in because user was saying some great stuff, and you were saying some great stuff, and I'm just over here going crazy trying to talk about that run.
3rd and goal. Rice split off the bunch. Kamara alone on the left side as Gannon steps up. Gannon sits down. 4th and goal. You're down by 2 touchdowns. This play is for the ball game.
Yeah, this is it right here. You got to go for this. You can't take your 3. Pavin playing excellent red zone defense. But for Madden Elite, it's been a battle. He's come up clutch time and time again, but he's got to do it one more time here on 4th and goal from the 13 to keep his season alive.
Trying to keep the hopes of pulling in that 7,500 alive as well. Bunch to the left side. Rice in motion from left to right. Still got, looks like prime time and Randy Moss on the left side of that bunch. Timeout taken. That one from Elite. Precious. Second half timeouts being taken here, but that tells you how important this play is.
Without a doubt. It's a tough timeout to take, but listen, if you don't convert this, it doesn't matter. So he needs to make sure he's in the right play call, and he's got to cook something up.
4th and goal. Rice in motion. Trying to dial up a dot to stay alive. Gannon on 4th and goal. Good pocket, 3-man rush. Gets outside the pocket, he's rolling right, but there's nobody over there. He's gonna throw it late, that's picked off, and that should seal this one. It was Woodson with the pick. And Pavin holding out the stop sign because he knows he's put the brakes on Madden Elite's hopes at a belt.
I'm pretty sure Pavin just hit us with the Heisman because it was Charles Woodson. He hit us with the Heisman, and we just talked about this. Pavin came in.
It's not okay. He hit that. Charles Woodson hit that on Ohio State. It's not okay. We're not allowed to bring it up. I need a new color commentator. I need Pavin disqualified. Can I get Can I get someone in the room? I need to talk about this.
Way better.
He hit him with the Heisman, though. And we just talked about this. Pavin might be the new swag champ. He came in a young 18-year-old, and now you've seen him mature. He's got that swag. He's got that confidence. And he's looking good, and he's about to go to that final 16.
I'm now all sad inside because he hit that Heisman. I thought we were friends, Pavin. I did. I thought we were friends, but whatever. That's cool. I won't talk about the tuck rule. 24-10. I knew you'd enjoy that one.
Yep.
What do you think? When the tuck rule happened, Pavin was, what, 3 years old or something?
Yeah, I don't think he actually watched that in real time, so. I did. I was there.
I was there. I remember.
Well, I wasn't there, but I was watching it.
4th and 5. I'll punt this one back to Elite. I think we should do an entire Madden tournament where everyone has to play from that over top angle. Let's put some real restrictions on here.
Yeah, right. That would be very difficult. What a big win for Pavin. And the thing is, we talked about this at the beginning as well. He's known for his offense, but it wasn't his offense that won in this game. I mean, he had a couple big plays, but it was his defense by far. To force that many turnovers out of Elite, that's big time.
And stepping up, Gannon's sitting down. It was Green right up the middle, making the play. Not a great day for Rich Gannon on the side of Madden Elite, but for Pavin, Gannon, both quarterbacks, tough days, couple interceptions, some questionable throws. At the end of the day, it was Pavin's ability to cash in on some of those mistakes is the reason why he's going to walk away with a win today.
Yep, definitely, and it was an ugly game, honestly, from offense. Pavin, those few big plays he had really helped him, but like I said, it was that defense. He really shut down Elite. I mean, 6 for 16, a couple interceptions. Anytime you hold your opponent to that type of performance in a game like this, it always means good things. 5 interceptions, 7 for 17, 5 interceptions. When you're in a game like this, it's very difficult to win if you throw 5 picks.
Turnovers, the name of the game. 17 seconds left on the clock. Left side, nice throw there, but Marsman kept in bounds. And that should end this one. Zeros are on the clock, and Pavin knows that he didn't play his best game, but it doesn't matter when the scoreboard is in your favor. 24-10, the final in this one. TD, I think Pavin would admit it wasn't pretty. It wasn't his most efficient game, but the great players in the game of Madden find a way to win these types of games.